Okay, so we have this loosely scripted thing on the trigger. So basically, this is a speed paint of 2 cats. Yeah, okay. So I can't see them right now, but okay. So basically what happened is I tried to film. Let's just get right into it. So I tried to film the entire process of this, but I lost the sketch filming, and the entire speed paint crashed, and I had to sort of start over basically the entire thing except for the sketch. But I wasn't that far in, so it wasn't really a big deal. But you basically don't get to see what happened to the sketch and everything. And you don't get to see me making liner, because that's pretty boring. Plus, by the end, sort of didn't really like the whole idea of the liner. It's too bold, I think, for my liking. Sometimes I think liner is a good idea, and other times I just want to do some nice shading and make it look sort of realistic. Because liner is not cartoony. And so you guys, but the liner sort of helped. It was a bit more refined than the sketch, so you can really tell what really I wanted than what I didn't want. So that was pretty cool with the line art. At this part you can sort of see, right before I was messing around with the watercolor blending brush that I had when I was doing the line art, which the black and the green mixed to make an extra darker shade of green. So what I did was I sort of worked with some so I sort of did a darker shade in my watercolor blending brush to get the blending. You can sort of just watch the Speedpaint to figure that out. And I did lose the cat's coloring and shading because I filmed it and I stopped recording and then it didn't go to the camera roll for some reason, so that was annoying. Okay, so we're gonna go into some request information because I am taking requests. So you're more likely to be noticed if you ask on a specifically request video, but for now this is going to be the request video. But I'm very unpopular, so you can really do it on any video. And if you do ask, you can ask for an image, like a picture, that will take at most 3 months. Usually it's not going to take 3 months, unless it's the middle of the school year and I have a lot of work to do or something like that. At most, if I do end up having to take longer than 3 months, I will tell you. At most a year for a PMV. Those should probably take less than a year, however, because that's a year is a long time. But I do PMVs under 2 minutes long only because I'm lazy. And then for animation requests, I take no more than a minute and a half, and they take up to a year or sometimes a year and a half. I'm hoping they don't take up to 2 years, but that might be the case. So let's talk about this. So yeah, and if you do ask for a request, you're going to be probably flooded with replies to your comment for specification, who the character is and blah blah blah. But you can basically ask however you want, just comment, and I'll read it probably. The story of the speed paint. Well, basically, I actually had no idea. I just wanted to draw a pumpkin because I like pumpkins and I'm pretty good at shading them. So, I had to draw a pumpkin. I actually don't really like eating pumpkins, but I figured might as well. I have an image of a pumpkin on my desk. So I don't have an actual pumpkin, but I have this image of a pumpkin that I drew a long time ago, a couple years back, and I thought, maybe let's try drawing a pumpkin. And then I really wanted to take loads of characters, so I just created 2 cats. And then I started noticing that one of the cats, I would call it Pumpkinpaw, and the other could be Maplepaw. And they would be brother and sister. Pumpkinpaw the girl. And from that, basically, a story emerged. And Pumpkinpaw is, so at this time, it's Pumpkin Kit. She is Pumpkinpaw, I'm not sure which one. But it's either early apprenticeship or late kitchen. And Pumpkinpaw is like captivated by this pumpkin she finds just a bit out of camp. But Maplepaw is just like, woo with the pumpkin and tries to pounce on it. Maplepaw does pounce on it. And basically Pumpkinpaw's like, why did you do such a brilliant pumpkin? And Maplepaw's like, it's just a pumpkin. So yeah, that's the story about that. And eventually, they become mentors. Maplepaw eventually becomes Maplestar. They are part of Leaf Clan. Pumpkinpaw eventually becomes Pumpkinseed, who is a warrior but really enjoys helping out the medicine cats. So, yeah, Pumpkinseed's mentor really thought that she should have tried to become a medicine cat. Always pressed her toward there. Pumpkinseed's mentor, so they always pressed her toward the medicine cat, who is Oak. What did I name the medicine cat? I completely forgot that. I blanked. Okay. So the medicine cat's name was Oak Breeze. So the medicine cat's name was Oak Breeze, and her mentor, who was her mentor? I'm completely blanking here. Whatever. Anyway, her mentor basically forgot. If I do remember, I'll put it in the description. But her mentor basically went ahead and her mentor thought she would become a good medicine cat. And eventually, there was a huge epidemic, and because of this epidemic, they needed something to heal them, and eventually he found a pumpkin. Since Pumpkinseed seemed to be able to heal this disease, it was actually really helpful. And she basically spent all her time looking for Pumpkinseed and got her warrior name. She got her warrior name by finding pumpkin seeds. So she was called Pumpkinseeds, and there's Maplepaw, his warrior name is Mapledrift. It's not like Maple Shade, so he's not evil. He's pretty nice, to be honest. Although his sense of ambition is very strong, and his sense of power is very strong. So yes. And about the requests, they probably won't take as long as the maximum amount of time is, because I'm pretty fast with those. Okay, so thanks for watching, and read the description.